We're talking about JLS. You understand? You're the founder. It was your concept originally. You were the founder of JLS. You put together it was you. Yeah, it was your idea to put together the group, etc. Right?
100, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, we'll talk on that a little more before we move on. Let's talk on that a little bit more because we're gonna end up coming back to it anyway.
Yeah.
So, did you know them before? Aston, Marvin,
JB.
Yeah. You lot are trying to remember the names.
No, man said it comes to me, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Doug was
waiting for him to say it, and then this is how we work, you know?
Brother, don't do that. Yeah,
We're working.
I see where you're on. No, man knows the names.
I know the names, bro.
No, I'm not trying to put no one on the spot. I'm not trying to put nobody on the spot.
No, we know the name. JB's got a farm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, come on.
right. Yeah.
Aston did the backflip, it didn't come off. It's been viral. What happened with that? When he went to do that backflip and it didn't land, what was going through your mind?
Well, I was right next to him, so
You saw it.
I saw it happen. When you're on stage, like everything kind of happens in slow-mo. So I kind of saw the thing happen, and it was kind of wild because obviously he actually wasn't supposed to do that at that particular time.
I was improvising.
He was improvising, yeah. So he just
Sometimes stick to the script, Aston. Sometimes stick to the script.
got caught
Pick up
in
Aston, though.
sometimes you get caught in a moment, innit? As a performer,
No,
you
he
know
was
what I'm saying?
feeling. He was feeling.
Yeah, man, it's feeling it, you know. So sometimes them things happen, you know. It's just how it go. But honestly, when Snoop posted it, obviously Snoop posted it up. I just thought, you know what? Literally, the group's gone worldwide now.
Bruh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
For laugh,
Bro, you gotta laugh at yourself, man.
Yeah, that's
you
it,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
You lot still tour together on a regular. What's the?
Yeah, every now and again, obviously we do shows, so which is dope. You just kind of get to enjoy, the success you had over the years. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes you got to kind of just stop and take stock of what you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Of what you've done.
achieved.
So,
Yeah,
man. So we just have fun with it,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. All right, let's move on because I got the call. This was a very quick turnover for Oritsé to be here today because I got the call yesterday. We was on a freeway call and we said let's make it happen because there's some stuff going on in the media right now surrounding you, things being said, and I think some of it, from what you were telling me, it's some of it's just not true. You understand? There's a lot of falsehoods being said. So a situation surrounding yourself and your child's mum.
Yeah.
Do you want to speak on it a little piece?
Yeah, well, man, I mean, I actually haven't spoken on it at all, all these years, because obviously for me, I got a little boy out there in the world that I haven't seen in almost a decade. He's going to be 10 years old this month, and I've not seen him since he was 9 years old. And so in the background, I've been fighting, and there's so many stories of parents, a lot of fathers fighting for their kids, fighting for access. I mean, I know some mothers now that are fighting for their kids. There's somebody that I know who's, a really strong, intelligent, responsible black woman that's a good sister of mine, right, that's fighting for her child right now. And I feel like as a community, we don't talk about family enough and the importance of family unity. Yeah. And even when things don't work out between adults, that I feel like it's our responsibility as parents, as adults, to do what's best for the children.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's been really difficult, I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously I've got a beautiful wife, and we've like that saying, case of the ex. Man, I'm telling you, it's very real in my life.
Yeah.
And sometimes people just can't move on.
Yeah.
And although we haven't been together for almost 10 years, like a decade, because we broke up when my son was 1 year old.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's horrible when you get a situation where you're faced where you have to defend yourself or feel like you have to defend yourself. And obviously for my wife, she had responded to these series of real slanderous social media posts from my ex that she's kind of done over the years. But for my wife, it was like enough was enough.
Yeah.
Because, she has been such a rock in our family. And it's been so tough for our family. Like my mother, she's diagnosed with multiple sclerosis when I was 12 years old, and she's been suffering for years. And I've seen my mother break down, multiple times over the fact that she's not able to see her grandchild. You know, my family haven't been able to see my son. And, you know, as a family, we've been devastated by it. And I've done everything I can to protect my ex from any kind of, you know, talking bad about her and in any type of way, because there's nothing that I want to say negative about her, because I think in life, you know, forgiveness is important. I feel like we must lead with forgiveness no matter what.
No, 100%.
But also for the fact that my son is out there, he's an innocent kid. And, you know, what we want to do is we want to be in his life, and we want to give him the love that he deserves and the family that he deserves. You know, he's got a beautiful family on both sides, but he's only got access to one. And, you know, that's really tough. And I think, especially the world that we live in, like young boys, they need to have those, you know, father figures or fathers that want to be in their lives around them. Because we've seen what happens so many times when fathers, you know, aren't in the picture no more.
Most definitely.
And the boy has to then grow up trying to figure out who the hell he is. Do you know what I'm saying? And for my son, knowing that he's got a loving father, a loving family out there, do you know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking, man. It's tough. Like, it's rough. And I don't feel like as men we talk about our feelings enough and just how tough that is. Like, you know, sometimes you get fathers saying, do you know what, Chum, man? Like, met the kids
He'll come look for me
they'll
when
come
he's
look for
15.
me when they're
Come look
ready.
for me when he's 15.
You think I can handle that?
Yeah.
I have to do everything in my power that I can to do to get to my son.
Yeah.
Everything in my power.
I respect it.
I mean, literally,
You've gone through a lot of you've been going through a lot of legal wranglings with it over the years. You've been consistent with the fighting.
Yeah.
And while you've had that, you were going through like financial courts as well at the same time, right?
Yeah.
How did you keep your head about you? And what is it? Just the love that just keeps you pushing through, like keep going?
It's the love, man. I have people say to me, you know, Oritsé, you know, maybe slow down from fighting all these battles, but what am I supposed to do? You know, like my ex-partner, she took me to the financial courts. When the group ended, right, she bounced with my kid, right? Like,
So you mean like when JLS broke up, or kind of you lot kind of went your separate ways, you just kept it moving, kind of thing?
bro, when the group kept it, you know, moved on, and everyone started doing their own things, she followed that too. You know, she went and done her own thing, and it was like obviously a shock to me at the time, massive shock to me, because of the amount I had invested in her over the years. Do you understand? And obviously having a child is to me a very serious thing.
Yes.
So it was a massive shock. And then obviously I was left in a position whereby I'm suddenly getting letters from lawyers making financial demands on me. And in the end, I tried to reason with her, because I said, look, any money that I've earned over the years, right, I want to make sure that our son benefits from that.
Of course.
But her interest wasn't on that. Her interest was her receiving all of the money and all the earnings over the years, leaving me with nothing. And, you know, that was a really, really tough situation.
So you're saying it's more, her interests are more come from a place, in your opinion, come from a place of spite, more malicious, like
I feel like
personal. Is it more about you than it is about your child?
100%, it's more about me. And, you know, I did everything I could to make her dreams come true. You know, she wanted to be in the spotlight. So I literally, you know, helped manage a band that she was part of. I tried to get them signed. She wanted to, you know, be in the spotlight no matter what way, shape or form. So like a TV show came, a national TV, primetime TV dance show came up, opportunity came up. And I put us in it to give her the platform for her to showcase her talent. But unfortunately, sometimes if the public just don't take to you, they just don't take to you. And I realized there's nothing I can do about that. I can try and provide as many opportunities as possible. I can back her as much as I can. But if people aren't feeling you, they're just not feeling you. You know, and it was super tough. You know, it's super tough for her, and I understand that. But you can't, for your dreams that never came true, you can't just blame the person that you relied on so much to make them come true.
if we was to ask her, would she say that in your opinion, were you a good partner to her? But did you play your part? Is it purely is there some things where you look back and be like, you know what? Yeah, maybe part of this is my fault. People, let's take a moment. You need to purchase your Manscaped. I'm not gonna keep telling the people, don't miss out. 20% discount when you use the code winners plus free shipping. The body groomers, the shavers, the beard trimmers, the hair trimmers.
Oil.
Man went straight to oil. Mad.
Well, listen,
But
this is
there's-
beard oil.
Beard
Man
oil.
didn't
I was
even let me
gonna say.
elaborate on the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, 'cause I was
Man didn't even let me elaborate.
Because I was thinking, what
Yeah,
oil? You
yeah,
get
the
me?
oil.
Beard
Beard
oil.
oil.
Beard oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Manscaped boxers, the Manscaped head trimmer. They got the weed whacker, but you also got the thing that you see, like me. If you're a baldy like me, yeah,
20%
got the
discount.
thing that I take on traveling with me.
Plus free
Boom, when little regrowth, zoop, I'm back outside
you're nice.
again.
You're nice.
Back by the pool, chilling, relaxing, feet up. Is
Yeah,
it?
and I'm telling you, people, it will change your life. Your love life's gonna be different.
Different,
Your girl's gonna be, hey,
respecting it.
trust me, streamlined strokes.
Streamline,
Yeah.
no resistance.
See what I'm trying to say to you, cousin T? You've been using your Manscaped 4.0.
I'm winning all the way through.
Man said I'm winning.
All the way through. That's what I'm talking
Nothing more
about.
needs to be said on that.
Yeah.
Make the purchase, manscaped.com. Use the code winners, 20% discount plus free shipping. Use
done
the
now.
code winners.
Come on.